That's a lot of things attacking me.
Yeah, Turner's matching missiles are tearing stuff up.
Yeah, also getting attacked by a succubus, which is not cool, as it turns out.
In the meantime, looking through my inventory.
You know, keeping track of the important things. You may actually go attack that succubus. That would be cool if you did that. No, Alira. She was just standing in front of the succubus. And it was like, yep.
My character's dazed, but Skillykins has got this.
This one dead. See.
Yeah, I think
There's
they're
a
all
door
gone.
here.
No resting allowed.
There's nothing. I just took a potion. Sounded a bit Irish there.
You aren't Irish?
Yes, in Belgium, Irish. Totally.
Ah, reinforcements. I am afraid you are too late to save this one. And
That's
if it
not
is
what
the
we came
shard
for.
you're after, I am afraid I have that as well. It seems to me all you have left is your life, but that is easily corrected.
Well, killing. Whoa! Oh, that's cute.
Cute.
Oh,
You
I
want one
of
as a pet
those.
now, don't you? Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure they would keep trespassers out.
I would hug them and they can sit on my lap
Well,
and give
They
them
don't.
little
They're not
pickies.
very durable, though. Alira.
no, yeah.
It's not what I want them for. I want them to cuddle.
Well, those.
Okay, that's all.
I guess we
Well,
report to Nasher.
They have one shard. We have all the others. Up until now, anyway.
Sure.
Yep.
All those dead.
How many do I have here? 1, 2,
4, right?
3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Okay.
So 6-1 in our favor.
Well, we don't know how many other parts they have, right? So...
They don't have any other parts, I think. As
Well, we
far
were
as
never
I-
told.
Well, that's why I don't think they have any other parts.
Well, of the ones we've struggled over, anyway.
Yeah, we've basically got, well, almost all that we have encountered, but you know, who says there aren't like 100 parts or something?
There might be, because didn't he say that putting together the 3 would make a hat pin?
Yeah, something
Regardless,
like
we
that.
still mourn those who were killed. Hopefully between you and the 9 we can prevent any future tragedies such as what occurred here. Okay, should we talk to some of the survivors? No, probably there's nothing to say.
Oh wait, actually we have 7, don't we? Because there's the 6 that I have, and then there's like one in my character's chest, or your character's chest, or somebody's chest. You
Oh
know?
yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Well, from what we saw, it wasn't mine, but it looked a bit funny.
It is in main character's chest.
Well, yeah, but when the cutscene, it looked funny. When with my character.
It kind of looked like your character was being violated.
That's
Tavrik
awesome.
would have been all for that.
Pity he didn't die. But that's not very professional now, is it?
You and professional? That seemed like a weird.
Where are we going anyway?
To Black
Don't
Lake to tell Nasher what's up.
After we do that, you want to call it a set, or?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Seems like a logical point to stop. So.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know if you have enough space, but I reckon you do.
Yeah. I rendered everything and then got rid of the old stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. I totally forgot to ask beforehand, which maybe would have been a smart thing, but.
It was a good set too. Funny banter between the two of us. It was good.
Hello. I'm here.
Hi.
Did you say something?
Don't I count anymore?
Only people above a certain height count. Oh, imps, shut
Whoa.
up.
Oh.
What?
Did you think that I meant funny banter between me and Eterna or something? Because no, I was talking about the set that I recorded earlier this morning, the Minecraft one with Variax.
Okay.
So
No one says anything. Like,
You and your shameless self-promotion.
well, I don't know what she was like. I'm still here, don't I count? What was that about?
It was as you suspected, I think.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
how I
thought-
interpreted it anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, Aldanon.
What happened to my home? How did my manor get so dark and cold? I'll have to ask my assistant to start the fire at once. I say,
it
some
seems he
light,
does not
please.
remember.
This door is odd. I
Oh.
don't remember having this placed in my home either. I say, anyone, this door is stuck.
Know that your words will not be heard in this place.
Oh, forgive me. I wouldn't have raised my voice if I'd known someone was so close. This door seems to be stuck. Really, quite embarrassing. Could you...
My door is sealed as well. Garius will come for you soon enough.
Garius? That's not the name of my assistant.
Garius is the master of the Fifth Tower, and you are alive because he requires your assistance, as he once asked for mine.
I'm sorry. I can't see you too well at this angle. Whatever do you mean? I'm always willing to help anyone, you know.
In this matter, you should choose death, for your sake and the sake of this plane. Garius seeks knowledge of an ancient Ilfarn ritual that will grant him the power of the King of Shadows. But his understanding of the ritual is narrow.
I can help there. Knowledge is something of a hobby of mine. Perhaps I could shed some light on the trouble, especially if it involves books or cryptic rituals. I will say that this Garius fellow chose a poor place to do it. This hardly looks like it was part of the Ilfarn Empire at all.
It is not. But power lies deep within the stones of this structure. It is one of the sites of the war against the King of Shadows when he touched this plane long ago. Part of him still resides here and grants strength to his worshippers.
Well, no good comes from tinkering around with ancient powers. All this ritual nonsense doesn't sound very wise.
It is madness. But with the madness comes power, and Garius will not turn away.
Okay.
Yep.
I have to say, Aldanon does not appear to be the brightest crayon in the box, so to speak.
Is that a Dutch-Belgian saying directly translated or something?
No, they say that, don't they?
I've never heard that, but
TK,
I've
have
never
you?
heard it either.
Okay, then I'm inventing things.
yeah, it's the point it's trying to make is obvious anyway, and yeah, obviously agreed. I heard there was a battle at the Moonstone Mask. Is Melia?
Dead.
Um,
Because of you.
well, I guess 3 is like here's both, points of interest.
Hmm.
It's a bit mean to say it like that, but
But it is kind of his fault.
yeah,
It is.
that is terrible news. The killer escaped. Was there anything you could do?
Let's see, where's the thing? Only if you told us what was going on, you twit. Where's
Yeah.
it say that?
2. You just, zoned in, zoned out.
Hmm.
Then it seems there's a little more to be done. I can dispatch the many starred cloaks to the Moonstone Mask and Siren's home to look for clues.
Yeah, like they did for us.
But as for what they can turn up, I do not know. It looks like justice has been denied this day. Nonetheless, you are to be congratulated for saving Lord Siren's life.
Yeah,
2.
useless.
Yeah,
2.
2. Keeping her identity a secret was not meant to harm you or her, but there was too many uncertainties in these deaths as it stood to risk it.
Well, didn't help much, did it?
I'm sorry if you find it difficult to understand, but it was my decision to make, not yours. Well, 1.
2.
Yeah, 2 as well.
2.
As I've said, it was my decision, and it was not my intention to put her at risk, only to save the lives of people in Blacklake.
And how did that turn out, you stupid twat?
If there was a trail, I would ask you to track down this murderer, but without one, I fear we will have to bide our time.
So let's send some of your useless minions so they can find no evidence, like they did for us in the first place.
Then he's already doing that. And another matter has recently been brought to our attention. It seems that we have an even larger problem within Neverwinter than we first thought.
Didn't you promise us a reward or something?
I advanced the level.
Whoa, camera.
That was interesting. I got a real close-up of Eterna's face here, next to Sydney.
Where is Sydney? Because I don't...
Well, next to the portrait of Sydney in the dialogue box.
Okay, well... Lyra?
That's a dude.
No.
No.
Where is he? So I think it's a dude, but anyway. I hope we're not intruding. It seems Neverwinter is quite active of late.
I said I would send for you later, after I'm done here.
My apologies, my Lord Nesher, but the conversation before was a bit brief, and I did not think it would be best for both our cities to wait any longer. Forgive my impatience. Ah, this is the harborman, the squire I have heard so much about. Whoever she is, she's powerful. She's masking it well, too. Okay, so it's a girl. I'm familiar with your exploits, and as exceptional as they are, I'm certain we could spend most of the day discussing them. Well, diplomacy, I guess.
Well, why?
Yeah.
Do we want to bog out of... I want to know more about her.
I don't.
No, me either.
Okay. No. I want you here. This merits your attention.
And it was a success. Okay.
This is Sydney Natal, our new ambassador from Luskan.
Oh, great.
She arrived earlier, and I had hoped to speak to you privately before the three of us met.
I'm guessing just that the old lady, because I think she looks old, is actually the old ambassador in disguise.
I don't know. Her
Who's betting?
associate is Kralver, I believe. Well met, sir. It is my
Fool.
Kralver is of no consequence. He's here to assist me, and silently. Yes,
The news I bring concerns you, Lord Nesher, and I most of all, so it is fitting you have arrived. I'd hope to speak to you before leaving in any event. What?
I guess we're listening.
Yeah, indeed.
There's been a miscommunication, so I've traveled from Luskan to straighten certain matters out. If they were left to rumor, gossip, or surface appearances, they might be misconstrued. You have recently had trouble with those you believe affiliated with Luskan, when in fact they are not connected to or supported by us at all.
Might be them trying to save their ass, but...
Yeah, sounds like it.
4.
You
Well,
wanted to
one,
say something?
maybe?
Yeah, okay, I'm a little curious now.
The Arcane Brotherhood, right?
There are 4 towers in Luskan, each ruled by a skilled mage, and we 4 work tirelessly to aid Luskan and its people.
So she's one of the 4 top mages in the whole country. Okay, that
I
explains
see.
why she's
Kind of
powerful.
Like Garius, but not of the 5th tower. Wait a second.
Yeah.
4 towers, 5th tower. Interesting.
But there is a self-styled master of the 5th tower, who is, as his title suggests, has overstepped his bounds. This mage is a man the name of Garius, black, Garius, I believe. He's yet another title he uses. Silly, really, but he really does believe he casts a longer shadow than he does.
Garius, Black Garius. License to kill.
Yeah, I don't like James Bond. Nevertheless, he has been quite industrious as of late, almost as industrious as you, my dear Harborman. But he's not affiliated with our city or its interests, unlike you and your long-standing ties to service in Neverwinter.
Well, I'd say the first line of 2, but not the last bit. I mean, it is, if they've got 4 of these mage towers with powerful mages, why can't they just decide, hey, this 5th dude has been causing trouble, let's go deal with it?
Because that's not like them, Eterna.
Apparently.
They prefer us to do it.
Yeah, seems like it.
So, 1 or 2?
2.
2. Ambassador Natal informed me earlier that she believes Black Areas began the war with their island neighbor, Rothim or something? Ruathime?
Yes, and it has served as a convenient means to distract Luskan from its real priorities. Regardless, Ruathim was an aggressor for quite some time, so action needed to be taken regardless.
I believe the Lord's Alliance would have taken exception to that, as do I.
I'm certain they would have, my lord, but since Ruathin attacked us first, it is our responsibility to deal with their aggression quickly. You can expect little else from island barbarians, really. You see, Ruathin believed that Luskan has stolen a precious artifact from them, a book called the Tome of Iltkazar. A powerful artifact, and not only can it simultaneously lead 2 nations to war, but in the wrong hands it can be used to channel tremendous power. 1. Just simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a matter we feel best left to Neverwinter. The matter is a domestic one, as it turns out. But that is not all that concerns us. We believe that Black Garius has made an alliance with someone known as the King of Shadows, a man or creature of whom we know very little. Garius was no doubt able to steal the Tome of Iltkazar with help from his ally, and use it to bolster his armies with golems awakened by the tome.
Golem army, yay.
Yeah.
But I fail to see how it does our matter. Isn't it like Luskan's problem?
So, 2?
Yeah. No, unfortunately his ambitions do not end there. We have received word that he intends to perform a powerful ritual within the lands of Neverwinter, with knowledge he has stolen from the very King of Shadows he serves. I've heard of the loss of your local sage, Aldanon, but I suspect he's part of this.
I knew it all along!
No, we didn't. He doesn't
No.
even. He doesn't even know it.
No.
1. I suspect he was killed to provide the last missing pieces to the ritual, a ritual that will steal power from the King of Shadows and grant it to Garius. The exact powers granted are not known to me or my fellow mages, which is a further cause for concern, but I have told you all I know.
So you basically say, we've got some shit that's going
That we
wrong
need to take care of, but you don't know squad.
Yeah. Well,
Informative, but
1,
useless.
I guess.
3.
well, 2 as well. Well, yeah, 3's actually, yeah.
3, yeah.
Also 4, but...
We felt it was not only our duty to clear up any ties you might believe exist between Luskan and this criminal, but also inform you of his whereabouts. He and his forces are in a ruined castle crossroads keep within Neverwinter lands.
Huh.
Yes.
Normally Luskan would
Oh,
not.
sorry. Normally Luskan would not hesitate to take action against such a criminal, but with the confusion that has already occurred, we felt it was best to advise Lord Nasher and you of the situation and allow you to do what you feel is best.
So any clue why in that keep? Well, I guess if we
1.
know that if we take the Aldanon is there, then it's powerful for some reason.
Hmm.
I'd say 3.
3 does sound correct, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, 3, very much so.
I'm ashamed to admit this, but that is the truth of this matter, I'm afraid.
Pardon me, but officially I've been asked to reassure you of that fact. Logically, it would be foolish for Luskan to spark a war on two fronts, and not all that...
Silence.
Traveler, enough.
Close enough.
What happened at Ember was unfortunate, but Luskan could never condone such an action. You're lying. My dear girl, I would be careful with such words, lest you offend me. I have come in good faith, and you are in danger of throwing it back in my face. I kinda agree with her. With Chandra, I mean.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I believe her.
Sydney's at least a bit, you know, a million times better than Torio, for sure, but... She seems more straightforward, like, okay, hey,
But,
yeah, there's some
I like
shit.
agreeing with our companions anyway.
True.
Two, then.
The matter of Luskan and Ember is for me to decide. We both are aware of the threat this Black Garius represents. If Luskan is interested in peace and cooperation, it is for the good of Neverwinter to respect that intention.
Alright, fair enough.
Three, I'd say, but probably disagree.
It is probably good to agree with your king.
I'll go with 2.
Not when said king relies on us for everything.
I guess
We'll let bygones be bygones with
yeah,
him
5 is
for
actually
now.
also okay.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, for now, just cast away the grudges, deal with, you know, the problem ahead.
Actually, wait, is there anything below 5? No, 5. We'll do 5. What?
You saw what... Hey, hello. You saw what happened at Ember. They put you on trial for the deaths of those people. Those deaths they caused. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is this how you protect your own people, when it's convenient?
Chandra Jarrow, the strength of Neverwinter comes from its citizens, and you've shown me that now. But listen to me, there are greater threats to Neverwinter as we speak. What happened at Amber is unfortunate, but I believe the one responsible has been punished for that crime. If we carry the accusation further to Luskan, I do not believe it is warranted, and furthermore, I am the one who sets policy in this court. This is not about one man or one village, this is about Neverwinter, and it is about protecting what exists.
Lord Nasher, I had a friend, Elaine at Ember, who barely escaped, but so many others.
I know, I'm sorry for the loss, but unless this Garius is stopped, I fear that another tragedy will occur, much greater than what occurred at Ember. Justice will come for those, in time, but not today. And I need you to accept it. We all have burdens to bear, and if we must be carried so that the people of Neverwinter may be safe, that is what must be done. Lord Nasher, Ambassador Natal, Crossroad Keep, I fear that...
Silence, Traveler, do not make me remind you again. Jesus, such a bitch. Lord Nasher, forgive me, but Black Garius may have begun the ritual. Quick action is needed. I have done what I could to inform you of what we know. It's up to you to act if you wish. And Harborman, as future proof of my good faith and the good faith of Luskan, rest assured I will keep looking for information on this King of Shadows. Had any proof I can bring the Luskan had no involvement with Ember. I imagine such proof will come in time. Yes, girl, in fact, I know it will. Thank you three for hearing me. I realize these are difficult times for Neverwinter, and it was not my intention to bring another, but Luskan could not remain silent when this threat to its southern neighbor loomed. Farewell.
I've already dispatched the many-starred cloaks again, and troops to Crossroad Keep, and I want you to go as well. Garius must be stopped.
How many starred cloaks do you have? Many?
Yeah. I want you to leave as soon as you're able to travel. Rescue Aldanon, and you're to do everything in your power to stop this ritual Garius intends to perform.
Go with 3.
I think we pushed that matter enough. Maybe 4.
Yeah. 4, I guess. Someday soon, I think, you and I and your night sponsor will have a long talk about your attitude and your services towards Neverwinter. Rest assured, you will be doing little talking when that day comes.
Well, maybe I won't be a squire till then.
Be careful at Crossroad Keep. If it is now Gary's stronghold, as the ambassador has said, it is likely well defended. Not only with soldiers, but with magics as well.
I don't like Dark King.
No, he's a bit of a douche, but
Yeah.
he does speak the truth at some point.
I thought it was time to save and call it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, we
thinking.
can do that outside. It's getting a bit stuffy in here. All those egos.
I guess. I wonder if we could have spoken to Sydney. Probably not.
Do you want to?
Wonder if we could have spoken to that guy who's supposed to remain silent.
True enough.
I leveled up.
So
which
did
will
I.
do in a
Can do that
minute.
after recording, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, this was a bit of a boring.
Boring?
I have
Well,
I
it had
found
more.
talk,
It,
blah blah.
it had more fighting than in the last one. At
Yeah, but
least.
the last one I found intriguing. I found fun.
Oh,
That
I
was
found this
kind of
one
fun.
kind of interesting with the new ambassador showing up, but...
I don't trust her. Then again,
Well,
Okay, so
who would
see
you
you
rather
guys.
have? Torio or her?
well, Torio I can actually bitch about, and I know what she's going to do. With this one, I don't know what she's going
And
to do.
Toria was some eye candy.
That she was.
Oh god.
Okay, well, see you guys next set where we will go to what's the name? Something water.
Crossroads Keep.
Whatever.
Which is nothing to do with
Close.
water.
And until then, may the forces of nature be with you.
or not.
Yeah, see you dudes.
Bye.